Well, first. Okay.
Oh, KK, you're not going to start over there today, are you?
Okay, KK.
He was up, sure. He's been Mr. Chewer lately. Trying to eat the whole house. Now he's trying to take the cage apart.
Don't you feed them enough?
Enough wood? I don't know. There's a pile of it down there for him. KK, hey, KK, what you doing? Hi, this is Cockatude, Cockatoos with Attitude, the Chloe Sanctuary. If you'd like to support our work, go to patreon.com/Chloe Sanctuary and give us a helping hand. Unless you'd rather rest. We could always steal you, bring you here, and torture you by leaving you in this room alone. No, just kidding. We would never do something like that. It's not torture anyway, is it, little girl?
I think some people would volunteer.
Some would. That one video I did recently where I took 5 minutes and condensed all the highlights down to 15 seconds, boy, people really reacted to that. And then I had to explain, there's a thing called editing. I didn't actually, it wasn't actually the way you saw it, but.
Well, some people really do believe everything they see on TV.
Yep. What's the name of that movie? There's a movie about that with Jake Gyllenhaal. I always forget the name of that movie. Nightcrawlers. And it's about these, it's funny because in the United States, they get this feed from these guys that run around. That's all they do is take videos of horrible things that have happened, right? They just run all over accidents, planes crashing, you name it. Anything horrible, they take video of it. They're called stringers, right? These news, the ABC, NBC, CBS, they never tell you when they're using video from a stringer. The only way you can tell is when they don't show the actual news correspondent standing there with a mic in their hand. That means it was a stringer. In most other countries, well, especially of all the countries, China, and they'll tell you anytime there's a stringer, they tell you who it is. Oh, we got this from our stringer. Over here, they just buy it. They pay them whatever, $500, $1,000 for the clip, and they never say a word. It was theirs. No, they bought it. And then they take it and they edit it any way they want. And so, yeah, there's crazy people running around with vans and cameras. Be careful if you're anywhere near a site of an accident or something. One of those guys might hit you. They're crazy. They got to get there and get the bloodiest scene they can. So, right, Cause is that she was already been in here with me, but now she's in the cage observing.
Hi, Cause. Hi, Cozy.
Eventually she'll be back with us, but.
Hi, Cockatoo.
Yeah, little Cockatoo's already had an hour sitting in my lap.
Oh.
Then I go out there in the humidifier, which I've got this big commercial humidifier, and it's just run out of water. And I put 5 gallons in it last night, so it's burning water with this heat wave. So, hi, Bob. Are you eating under the chair again? Why don't you come up here?
Oh, we do have a Bob.
All right. Oh, we do have a Bob right down there.
There
he likes those mats, so he's chewing up a mat.
Oh, how sweet. Hello, Bob.
And we've got Cecil.
Oh, yeah, incredible. Handsome Cecil.
And Lucy.
Heart being dead. Lucy.
Beep, beep. Lucy. And her new favorite spot. And Sugar is finally letting Lucy get away with the spot. She wasn't too happy about it. And then we have the crazy man over there, KK.
KK.
Who's taken one of the props I had, one of the dowels I had holding up the rope and chewed it. So I propped it up there again so he could keep chewing on it. He'd like to do that to the windowsill too, so I gotta watch him close.
Yeah, he looks pretty happy right now. Let's keep him busy.
Yeah. Well, he's off the medicine now, and he's not showing his feathers, so I'm crossing my fingers.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, he just noticed cause or is paying attention to her. Maybe it's just because she's looking at him.
Mm.
Hey, Bob.
She's like, I can chase him.
And there's Jasmine.
The jazzbird.
Jazzy Jazzbird and Pippa with her friend back on the wall. So
Yay, Steve.
yep. She was hollering quite a bit when she saw his picture again. So
She's like, Steve, where have you been? It's been months.
yeah, all she had was that little picture of him over her cage. So the crazy ones photo, which I wish he was still around. We probably wouldn't be in Hi Snowball. We wouldn't be in dire straits like we are.
Well, we've got some chatters here. So we've got Michelle and Lisa and Erin. So hello to all of you guys.
Hi guys. Snowball, you gonna say hello?
Say hello to the people.
He stole that. See, I have his frisbees there and the balls for Cecil right next to him, and he just reached over and stole that. Didn't you? He goes, "Those are mine. I can't steal them. They're mine." Are those yours, Snowball? Snowball.
Of course there is.
There's no bird on a frisbee.
Frisbee, frisbee.
Snowball. Oh, he loves to make that little sound by running his toenail over the ridges. It's got ridges.
He's caressing his frisbee.
Well, he's just about got that down from there. And when he does, I'll probably have to find some way to put it back up just to keep him from eating the window.
Oh, KK.
The KKK.
Which the window looks strange in this video. The reason it looks strange is because it has that UV film on it to keep it from heating up the room. This looks like a bunch of light with nothing outside, but you have to use the special features of your phone if you want to take any video out that window. What about the little bird? A widow bird?
A little birdie bird.
No ball. No ball. No ball.
No ball.
Yesterday,
No
Snowball
ball.
was imitating me.
Yes, he was. You didn't even know it. He was just. I was getting a kick out of it. He's just.
Oh my!
He does that to me, so I'm used to it. Yeah, what you doing?
Maybe that they find it funny when we are talking like that.
I think they must do.
You're taking all
Maybe
of them
they
out
think
now?
it's our way of vocalizing.
Well, they have kind of a few sounds that they make over and over again, but I think we make a lot more sounds. We make a lot more variety, so they must find it very interesting.
Certainly.
Hello.
That's
Hello.
a good yellow frisbee. Hello. Oh my, he's cute.
Hello. Hello, Snowball. Hello.
Yeah, I couldn't get him to play with these frisbees until we got into that bigger cage. Now he's back to playing with frisbees. But I walk by his cage and he yells at me. You know, he keeps trying to get my attention because he throws them out of his cage and expects me to toss them right back in.
Oh, that's adorable. So Barzia Colgrove has joined us and she wants to know how KK is adjusting.
Well, there he is.
Well, he adjusted that piece of wood pretty well.
He's getting along great. He's no longer on any medicine and he isn't plucking. I've got to keep an eye on him though, because usually once they start, there's no way to take him off. But he hasn't been on it that long, about 6 months before he got here. So over a year, you can forget it. It's not going to work, but he's doing great. He's adjusting. He knows how to get my attention when he wants something. I know how to avoid giving him attention when he's screaming, which he doesn't do much anymore. Once in a while, he'll start. I just ignore him until he starts talking, and then I come over.
And he's a good little dogger.
Yeah, he's a good boy. He likes his time with me, though. When everybody else is out of here, he wants to come over and sit on my lap for half an hour. So.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and then he you know how these guys are. They snuggle you and starts whacking my hand with his beak. And
don't want too much of that.
no,
Don't want to get too excited.
I allow him a minute, then I redirect him. So. You don't want to redirect them right off the beginning because it upsets them. So, right, Snowball?
Snowball.
Snowbird.
That was so sweet.
Snowball. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Snowball.
Have we welcomed Basia Colgrave? She has a question. How's KK adjusting?
I think we just answered that.
Okay, sorry, then I was mentally away.
That's all right.
From splashing around in the water in your town, probably.
Yeah, 1 or 2 cocktails have been too much. Today in our city is the local city celebration day. So.
Oh, very nice. How was the weather for it?
Cold and rainy.
I thought there was meant to be a heat wave.
Yeah, suddenly now it's over. I remember that brilliant summer where only when we had hiking day in school and some sport day it was raining, and the rest of the summer it was basically hot and dry. So it's often that way. Then when an event is happening, then it's
Although rain on sports day is fine with me.
Yeah, I wasn't too upset.
Well, I guess
I'm sorry, Daisy. I was really like, so Snowball is cute.
He is. He's adorable.
Have we started the meeting yet?
What? Bob, you don't need to know. You don't need to go down there and bother him. Why is it you have to bother everyone? What is it about the Babaloo that makes him bother everybody?
That's what he does. But he's a cute.
He doesn't bother me. He is. He's a good boy. His tail end is looking better. I had to cut back the amount of peanut butter he gets. He begs for it all morning long, so he's learning that he's not getting that. I give him other things, so
Bob.
Make sure he gets his wet mash and his birdie bread and his edamame before he gets anything dry. So, hey, Bob, you're not happy about it, but you're dealing with it.
The Bob face.
We have a headless
face
bird.
ever. Bob,
the headless Jazz.
Yep, headless Jazz.
Erin says he's a babtherer. Bother
He's a what?
babtherer. Instead of a bother, he's a babther.
Oh, yeah.
And we have GTH who's joined us as well. So hello, GTH.
Hello.
And Lisa says she is on holiday this week. So her and Rico and her dog Noma are staying home and taking it easy by the looks of things. And the dog has her birthday on Thursday.
That's cool. Birds don't have birthdays, though. Dogs do, birds don't.
Birds have a hatch day.
They have hatched it. I would rather be hatched, to tell you the truth. I've seen live birth. I'm not overly fascinated by it. Right. People say, well, it's a miracle. I guess a miracle. Anything lives through that. Right, Bob? You're a bird? I know you're a bird.
This is a snowball bird.
A snowball bird? A snowball bird? A snowball bird? Well, you've taken out, is that all of them that I had in there? Yep. Well, I put them in there so it'd be easy for me to throw them to you, but snowball? Snowball. Elevator, Bob?
Yeah, bye, Bob.
Snowball? Snowball. Nice snowball.
No snowball.
Yeah, you make a cute little video like him down on the frisbees, and you get like a couple of hundred views. You know, you make one that's all wild and crazy that you've edited to look that way, and you get tons of views, thousands of views. I like the cute ones myself.
Yeah, Snowball is so cute. He's a cute boy.
Look at him go over there. KK's just raging today. He's having fun. Need to get some more hanging toys up in here. I wore out. The last time I made a bunch of toys, I spent 2 hours and I made 17 toys. You fell on him. He does. I know you're not exactly graceful sometimes. But hey, Bob. Cecil. Cecil bird. Cecil bird. You want a ball? I've got them right down here. We got a new one. You want it? By giving ammunition to the enemy. Hi, sugar. What you doing there, Snowball? What you doing, Cecil? Hey, Snowball. Cecil, what are you doing? Snowball bird? Snowball.
Any frisbees?
No ball. You want to play frisbee later? We'll give it a try later. Right?
If he had a nest box, do you think he'd bring his frisbees into the nest and sit on them?
Maybe. I'm not sure. He might.
Because he seems to love them.
No ball. He knows what the word play means. So when I said that, his eyes kind of sparked. Like, we're going to play? Hey, Jazz. What you doing up there? Bob's in your lap.
The Pip.
Pip, pip, pip.
The Pip is now best friend with Snowball.
Yeah, they get along. They sit right next to each other.
They play with each other.
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
He's allowed to touch Snowball's frisbees. And he allows her to join the game. So that was really, really nice of them.
Oh, well done. Lisa wants to see Cecil. Need to put Cecil in the shot. There he is. There's the Cecil. Hey Cecil, your #1 fan is watching.
Maybe Rico can have a rattle ball as a gift.
Oh yeah.
It's okay. It's the #1 fan. We just don't want the avid fan, you know. That would be the Red Dragon.
So Lisa and Rico will have been together 32 years on August the 12th. So she says, I'm not sure what I'm going to get him. Maybe a new bathroom door because he's a good viewer.
Well, we know what Cecil likes. That's not a tough one. Right, Cecil? Well, I gave you a ball, but that was donated. Yeah, that's a donated ball.
Now he wants to rub your face with it.
Yep.
Doing his window cleaning routine on your face with a ball.
Yeah, he has some unique behaviors. That's good. Little ball. Hmm? Oh, you're getting brave in your old age coming down here, Jazz. She'll do it if I'm not holding the phone like I'm using it as a camera normally. Oh, she's just going to play. Cecil, I can't hold the camera when you're whacking it. What are you doing, Jazzy Jazzbird? Jasmine. Jasmine. Using a higher voice with them seems to be. You seem to like that. Hi, Jazz. Jazzy Jazzbird. Jasmine. You want to come down, Jazz? You do? Yeah, you see the Bob here. I know. That's that look like. I don't know. There's Bob and Cecil. You want to? I'll come get you. All right. Hold on, Cecil. I got to try to get Jazz. Why don't you sit right there so I can get her just for a sec? Come on, Jazz. Bob, you're not going to do that because you can't. I don't have a separate cage to put you in today. You back off. Be nice. Don't you stare at her. Hi, Jazz. Hi, Jazz. Hello, Jazz. Hello, Jazz. Hello, baby.
Jazzy. Jazzy Jazz.
Where do you want to go? I'm not sure where you're going. Going to go on this shoulder? On that shoulder. All right, Bob. See, that's his room monitor look, and when he's got that going on, you got to keep his head away from the bird he's looking at.
Oh,
yes, I know what you'll do.
Rico already has the rattle ball. Okay, then it probably needs to be a bathroom door.
Bob?
There's a question by Beza Colgrave. Hi Don, you mentioned the other day that milk thistle is not reliable. I give to my cockatoos in pigeon.
Yeah, well, for one thing, if you're buying it if you're not buying it in loose leaf, then you don't know what it is. So I would not recommend doing that. I don't know of any vet who actually normally, I maybe one or two vets might recommend such a thing, but usually there's a veterinary solution rather than something that's just from a plant. But if you're going to use it, if that's what you want to do, then get the loose leaf milk thistle. Don't get the ones that are in the jars, because you don't know what they are.
I think I remember last time she said that the vet had recommended it, I think.
Yeah, I think the vet recommended it, and it even, I don't know if the vet distributed it to her, because sometimes when you get something which is like, what's the name, milk thistle, or so you get it from a pharmacy, a reliable pharmacy, or so, then
most pharmacies don't have that in the States, though. And if it's in a bottle and it has that FDA notice on it saying that this is not to be used to treat any disease, that kind of thing, and not evaluated by the FDA, then you don't want to use it. You can get, like I say, you can get loose leaf, and if you have a vet, I would ask him for a source on loose leaf milk thistle. Back in 1933, there was a law passed that basically allows these people to get away with putting almost anything in a bottle. So
that's amazing. How can one do such a thing, like allowing people to do something in a bottle without writing explicitly what's in it?
Well, that's because the laws that are written in the United States are they're written by corporations. The politicians just rubber stamp them without even reading them usually. So it's all about the money, where the money goes. But I mean, this was investigated by the Attorney General of New York, and they just bought a bunch of stuff off the shelves from several stores, and then they went through them and they found all kinds of fun stuff, including some things that were actual drugs that got mixed into the concoctions that they sell. So, and one of them was actually the one that stuck in my mind was the bottle that had the pills had rutabaga. That's good. They had rhubarb mixed into the pill, and nowhere in there did it say there was rutabaga. I did it again. That's hilarious. It didn't say anything about rhubarb.
Now you laughed exactly like Bob. So we know now where Bob has it from.
Yeah. Bob got it. Yeah. So, and being deadly to parrots, it's not the kind of thing you want to do. You need something that is at least been tested and approved by the FDA, or it's a loose leaf product. It's like when you buy tea, you don't know what's in the tea. I mean, it's supposed to tell you. I mean, it's on the label, but you buy tea, if it's loose leaf, you know what you got. If it's inside a little baggie, you don't know. So you can see a tea leaf and go, oh, that's a tea leaf. But I know there are some veterinarians that do some holistic medicine, but I have not seen any papers that say that milk thistle does anything. And that doesn't prove anything, though, because there's no money in doing those studies, so nobody's going to do it. So you're not going to find any studies on natural cures. There's a few exceptions.
Lisa Banerjee would like to know, what is milk thistle used for?
Well, in the bird community, they use it for, they say it's good for the liver, but I don't see any actual proof of that. So if I had a bird with liver problems, I'd be going to the avian vet and solving it that way. Now, if your avian vet says it's minor and he thinks that milk thistle will work, that's, you do what your avian vet does. If you have any doubts, you look for a second opinion. Hard to get in the US because it's hard to find an avian vet. And even in clinical avian medicine, which is not just about parrots, it's devoted to birds in general. So if you need to know how to do a suture, or you need, because you're out in the middle of nowhere and you can't, your bird's got a prolapse or whatever, that book will tell you how in detail exactly how you do everything. But it does have a section on homeopathy in there, and homeopathy is bunk. Now some herbs can be helpful. There's no question about that. But homeopathy, no.
Milk thistle is not homeopathy.
No, it's not. That's the point. Yeah, it's not homeopathy. Homeopathy is nothing. Basically there's nothing in there.
But on the other side, therefore, it doesn't harm anyone. At least least not that it has any effect on the person from the medicine. It's more like, I don't know, probably lots of psychology inside it, that they realize that there is some kind of, I don't know, it belongs probably to the placebo effect, but if people just take a pill, they feel better, because we are kind of conditioned that if we take a pill, it helps us to get better. So even if they give you just a Tic Tac or whatever, basically, which nothing is in, or so you can make your brain work like, oh, I get something that helps me now against whatever headache or so.
Yeah, I know a homeopath who had a.
So I think when you take that kind of pills and think, oh yeah, that has now a great effect on me, and it has, because they describe pretty vividly how the effect should be on you. So you basically can imagine yourself how the effect should be on you, and then our brain is tough.
Although no one's done a study to check whether the placebo effect works on cockatoos. We don't know.
It doesn't, because they don't know they don't know they're getting medicine. So
maybe they are smart enough that they kind of realize that it's something that should help them.
I don't think so. Well, it doesn't seem to follow logic there. There's no way they could know why you're giving them something. So.
Yeah, but maybe when they know that you are giving, when they have a history with having medicine, and they realize, since I take that, I feel better. So maybe they can come to the conclusion that, if they have something and you come up with something new, then it's probably to help them with that. And maybe they trust you that much that it actually helps.
This is one, and I don't think so. There's no way I would bet a bird's life on that. But I know someone who's an actual homeopath who didn't take her bird to the vet, and it died. So she was giving it homeopathic medicine and stuff. So it's not medicine. It's homeopathic bunk.
I think sugar
said it's medicine.
What?
I haven't said it's medicine. I don't think that I said it has no effect in the sense of that there's something in it which helps the body. It's more like a psychological thing you can basically talk about.
Yeah, but not with birds. I mean, you should say that the birds get some psychological effect from it. That's way out left field. That's where they used to. They put me out in right field when I was a kid because I couldn't catch anything. But that's baseball. Now, you just don't want to do it. If you take a gas spectrometer on pure homeopathic, I mean, it doesn't have anything else. It's just the homeopathic medicine. It comes out as H2O. So
Well, speaking of whether the birds know what's in their medicine, I don't think Sugar knows what's in her medicine, because otherwise she wouldn't spit it out.
I hope so.
Yeah, she's now getting it mixed into peanut butter and put on two
that's
separate
what I wonder. So it would probably be cool if they kind of realized what it is to, it's not like we are giving to them because it's smelling or tasting horrible to annoy them. Shuggy.
Yeah, it's like, Shuggy, this is to make your feathers nice. Don't you want to have nice
but
feathers,
maybe
Shuggy?
she's just one of these patients, like, I don't need my medicine, and then after half a day they go crazy. So these types of people run around everywhere.
Are you non-compliant, Shuggy? Do you need a big red stamp on your file?
Yeah, the sad thing is that people run around. They run around trying to find some solution that isn't medical. And I mean, there are issues with medicine, sure, but there are some, in a lot of cases, you're going to need medicine.
That's the thing. If they don't want to understand it, or think, running around a fire and bury the potato in the backyard will help. Sometimes it helps.
Yeah. I will. There are times when I will resort to it when I've gone through everything else. You still have an issue, and they've done all the tests. They can't find any bacteria or anything bothering a bird. I might give them a little grapefruit seed extract in their water, that kind of thing. But it's not the first place I go. It's like there's no other choice. I'm going to see if this helps because we've done all the tests. We can't find anything else. A lot of people run to that first because they're afraid of going to the vet. So that's going to give them, and that's not good.
If you're basically at the end with, sometimes it's science and it's not perfect, and sometimes it's like we don't know in that case what to do, and if you're at that position, then it's then you can start, if you want to, trying other things, and distributing certain herbs to them is certainly not. It also depends on if you're thinking in ways like I give them a certain medicine, or if you just like try to provide them a healthy diet and try different things if they like it and how it supports them. So I give my budgies to drink every second day. They get thyme tea, of course, at room temperature.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, it has some anti fungal effect. So it's pretty much just precaution. So to provide them with They also like to drink it, to be honest. They like, oh yeah, give me herb tea. But it definitely doesn't harm, and has also some nice benefits, I think.
Yeah.
You got to be careful with stuff. There are people who try to give their birds tea tree oil.
What oil?
That's a tea tree oil. It comes from Australia. It's poisonous for birds. So at least look online and find a list of, is this herb safe, that kind of thing. And don't buy it in a bottle.
I checked it in several books and resources if I can give it to birds, but it looked fine. And so I started just to see if they like it, and they go for it.
I think they see us drinking coffee or whatever, and they're like, oh yeah, I want some of the human drink. So then give them some nice herbal tea or something.
It also has good effects on the rest of the family, because we drink the rest. They get a little bit and we get the rest. Huh? Hey, Shuggy.
So Shuggy Jocelyn and Cinnamon are here.
Yeah.
Thinking of herbs and spices, Cinnamon. And and Jocelyn has got a cockatiel harness today for Cinnamon. So they're going to go out on some walks or some flies. So that's wonderful. Oh, and Jocelyn sent some pictures.
Don, you got obviously pictures from Jocelyn.
Oh, cool.
Maybe one day you can tell us how cute he is.
I think I saw cute, some on. I think I saw some on the Facebook, but I don't know if she sent some new ones straight to your phone. Maybe.
I hope it's straight to the phone, because some people try to use Facebook Messenger, and when you have a sanctuary that's actually a business, technically, or nonprofits or businesses, right? Then you're forced to use this horrible piece of software that is the worst thing I've ever seen to receive messages. So you don't want to use the Meta Business Suite from Google, but they force you to. So I miss a lot of messages that get sent there. Be nice, don't mess with her. So if you're sending messages through Facebook Messenger, it's going to end up in that stupid Meta Suite. And
and if it goes to Meta, I'll try and get to it if I can. And if there's anything important, I'll pass it on to Don. But it's it's not a good system at all. So
yeah, feel free to text me. That's fine. I gave Jocelyn my text number, but
yeah,
it's horrible. You'd only use it for maybe 10 minutes, and you say, "I'm not going to use this piece of junk." That's how bad it is. But they stick us with it, and it's supposed to integrate everything. It doesn't. It's awful. I could think of some medieval torture devices, maybe an Iron Maiden, something like that, to put Zuckerberg in for forcing us to use it. But the Cat of Nine Tails would be more fun.
Is Cozy joining us today again?
She's in the cage.
She was over here with me earlier. Come over here and I'll get you away from him. No, Bob.
And
you stop it.
And Miss Cozy's in the timeout cage. That's very exciting.
She's just getting
used to the other birds.
Yeah, getting used to being in here again. It's about time for her to start dealing with the other birds. So she gets onesie twosies, a couple of other birds in here at a time, but she'll attack Cecil, she'll attack Bob. She'll go after Pippa. She leaves,
and Lorelei.
and Lorelei. She leaves everybody else alone, but so what I try to do is get her in with the bird she's okay with, and then bring in one bird she has a problem with, and then try to keep her from launching herself at them.
Is she okay with KK now?
No. It's okay because he usually plays away, but she'll keep looking at him, and I have to keep stopping her from focusing on him. Cause, what are you doing? Cozzy. He just wants to get out and kill someone now, it looks like.
Yeah, so basically 5 out of the 12 are just no-nos.
Yeah.
And then then the other
at least
6.
the Moluccans are okay. Is she cool with Mander?
He's probably not cool with her.
Oh, he's not cool with anybody.
At least one bird. I remember back one time you have made a list of which cockatoo is good with whom, and I don't know, but there was one which was almost everything was red, and it wasn't Cozy, so it looks like it has changed now. And I remember I think Cecil was the one who was basically fine with everybody. So there was a green to red, and Cecil was green. And I cannot remember, but somebody was like red, yellow, orange, red.
That sounds like Simone to me, but
I think it was after Simone. It must be something in the, I think, 60 episodes, or 50.
And it would have been caused. That late, it would have been caused.
I don't think it was. It was.
It wasn't Bob, was it? Was he having one of his mental periods?
I don't know. Maybe it was Bob.
Bob's
could also be Pippa at that time, but no, Pippa was new. She was pretty shy at that time. Wait, has Sugar moved the perch?
Yeah, that's why I'm focusing on this, because
oh my gosh, Shuggy has moved. Oh my, that's basically a world wonder, world miracle.
I think Jazzy is causing a scene on Sugar's perch, so Sugar's gone to cause a scene on Macy's perch.
She's having the flappies, so
yeah.
And Sugar is like, hey, white bird, you could preen me.
But you can come down here, but Bob tends to go for you, so I have to be careful. Come here. I don't want him out of the room, but Bob, leave her alone. Leave her alone.
Let's see if I can get that list from somewhere.
There's that evil look. See, there's the evil look.
It certainly will be funny to see.
Yeah. That what you wanted? Okay.
GTH says Sugar sure looks large. Yes, she does. She's a large lady.
Sugar's one super tall lady.
She's a long, tall Shuggy.
Oh, this is a good time to ask. He wants to play, but I've got Lucy on
They
my
always
lap.
find the best times for that.
Bob, as soon as I put my hand away, Bob pops his head up, which is not a good sign. Bob, you don't have to go after her because she's sitting on me. You don't. You don't. You don't have to do that.
Let's see.
I don't know how well this is going to work, Snowball, but we'll try. Hey, leave her alone.
Oh, good catch, Snowball. Whee!
Problem is, Snowball, I should have brought a stick or something to bring these over. Hold on, little girl. I got to try to reach a couple of them.
You need one of those litter pickers with the little grab handles.
I've got one. The problem is I also have Bob who likes to eat it. So the last one he destroyed. So.
Oh, Bob.
You ready? Okay. Good catch.
Yay!
I have the list, and it's Chloe.
Oh.
Chloe was at that time pretty not good with everybody. Chloe was not so good with Coco, especially not good with Cozy, Lorelai, and Lucy, and Pippa. So basically all the females, but all the females, not the Moluccan. The Moluccan she was cool with. Let's see what's up with Babalu. Yeah. Babalu was in the mid-range. And Shuggy was also not really compatible, so she has improved.
Don't do it.
A lot.
Cut it out. Get back down here. No. Don't you try to go after her while I'm trying to play with Snowball. Snowball, I'm going to have trouble reaching these other ones when I'm standing up, and Bob's not going to let me do that. Bob, get back down there. No. Get down there and stop doing that. No. Don't you laugh at me. You're not doing what I'm telling you. Get back down there. You're going to get yourself out of the room because you're going to attack. One attack and you're done. That's the way it works. Bob, you're not listening to me. You need to listen to me. There.
Oh. He nearly got it, but not quite.
That wasn't his fault, but Snowball. That was pretty close. You could have caught it. Yep, that was not a good shot. My part.
Such a sporty bird.
One more try, just one more try. Okay, we're done. That's it for now.
He's like, more.
Now I should let him finish on the win, but I can't reach him. Without taking a chance that Bob's going to attack her. Being nice. She's just a little girl.
She's just a little lazy.
Here we go. 1, 2, get it. Ah.
Oh no. Come on, Snowball, you can get it.
There we go.
Yay!
Excellent.
He shoots, he scores.
Good boy. Good boy.
Good
We're done.
boy, Snowball.
You try to, good boy. You try to get him on a high point when you stop training or playing. So
Make him want to do it again.
Oh, Shuggy is back.
Come here, you can get back up on my chest. There you go. That can protect her better from the test. So this little guy, he's a good bird, but so territorial.
Mm.
Are you trying? Yeah, you're trying to get my AirPods again. Stop it.
Why not for you, Bob?
Snowball, where'd your ball go? Snowball. Cecil, where'd your ball go? He's looking at me like, you talking to me? Cecil.
Wait. Oh, Jasmine on the on the pole and Shuggy watching.
Shuggy's outraged. Oh, Jessie fight. Nice.
Oh, wow, great job, Jasmine.
Oh, that was great.
Finally, we have a flight in Malaccan.
And Sugar's outraged that Jasmine is so athletic and jumping around and flying and flapping.
And
She's
that was a really good flight. She landed fine on that perch.
Yeah, she actually went upwards rather than just downwards.
Victory, Raz.
Yeah, you did good.
Yeah. Sugar can fly straight, but then you have to turn around the axis a little bit of the camera. Yeah, it's always a question of coordinate system.
Yeah, I was texting with somebody this morning that does rescue, but not birds, and they were saying, "Oh yes, having animals around with their oh, come on, what's the word for it now? I very brain dead again. Unconditional love." I said, no, it doesn't work that way with birds. It's conditional. If you don't behave the way you should around them, eventually they'll stop trusting you. And I have that problem with Romeo. He just has to see one thing he doesn't like in my behavior, and he kind of runs back to the corner and doesn't trust me again for almost 6 months. So right now he's letting me do his nails again I don't have to capture him with a towel anymore. So step by step, you get him back where he's coming out, and he'll probably even get to come in here, and then he'll go one thing he doesn't like, and he'll go back to the cage. So he doesn't like me yelling, which is unusual among parrots because they make loud sounds all the time, but he doesn't like it when I yell. So I have to be careful not to yell. And the other birds, that just gets their attention. They don't care if I yell. Doesn't mean anything. It's just a loud sound. So they get their attention. But with him, he takes it negatively, and not sure why. It was nothing that I did. So something someone did to him way back.
Mm-hmm.
This is, of course, never happens. So close your eyes.
Shuggy, you're sulking a bit. No, she's playing. friendly.
She does a lot of that. She has a lot of big toys in her cage, and she plays with them.
Yeah, but usually she
toys,
stops
too.
when you put the camera on it.
She doesn't want people to see her playing.
Well, she doesn't.
Ruining her street cred if she plays.
She's a pretty silly chick, but she doesn't like the people to know that. Look how when she realized we are filming, she stops.
She stopped, yeah. Like,
oh, come on, Shiggy. Oh, we love the chick. We love the chick. How's Barbenheimer?
He's okay.
Bob, do you like your new nickname? Was actually Eleanor's idea. but he has the right look in his face for that kind of movie.
He does.
You went down there and picked up the smallest piece of wood you could find. Is that all about? We're not doing that.
Well, before we go, there's a question from Bazia, who wants to know what are your views on Aviacom?
On what?
Aviacom? Or Avicom? Avicom, I think.
Oh, Avicom.
Avicom.
I wouldn't. I personally don't use it, and I see no reason to. I know what you're talking about now. There's that whole line of things that I don't really have any faith in. So I put it in the same realm as that feather spray, which I shall remain nameless. That it's supposed to stop birds from plucking their feathers. Yeah, water does the same thing, and for the same reason, because mostly what you're getting in that bottle is water. When they're wet, they don't pluck. And all these little incidental non-medical solutions just don't work. I tried some of them, some of the different things, like the ones that are flour-based and all that, and no effect. Is that right, Snowball? I wouldn't waste my money on it, is what I'm saying, but Snowball. Well, guys, I guess my watch is getting close to time to go. We got like 2 minutes left, so I'll show you how he's trying to destroy the cage over. That's KK having fun with the bell inside the cage.
KK.
Oh, birds and bells. That's another story. Is it a bell or is it a hat? It's a hat.
Yeah. Bob, do not try to eat what's in my pocket and leave the zipper alone. There for a reason. Keep you out of my pocket. A little what bird? A Whittabird?
A little bird.
Whittabird, I bet he would like being in with Anna Marie today on the water. Would you like to go on the water with Amy, huh?
I think he would like the blast music.
He would. A bird. A good bird. Yeah, a good bird. We might play one more time today, okay? Just one more time.
He really wants to play.
Yeah, once Bob's out of here, I can play a little more. The problem is that I keep watching Bob, then he doesn't go after Lucy. Lucy doesn't know what to think. He'll preen her sometimes and then come right at her. So, right, Snowball? He sure is a pleasure, that little boy over there. She's really active though. I mean, you never know what you're going to get as far as active, but when you get him on your lap, he'll sit there and let you pet him. You can't pet him for too long, but he'll let you pet him. So we'll go for no more than 5 minutes, and then he'll like curl up on me, and then he'll like play a little bit, grab my finger, and mess with me. And it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, he's a wonderful boy.
He wants to eat the house though, so I got to be careful there. He ate that baseboard down there. I got to get down to Home Depot and buy some more of that, and buy an 8-foot stick so I can fix it whenever he chews it up. And also some of the trim on the window. I got to buy some of that small trim material too.
Coffee also seems to be really active in that cage.
He's once in a while you'll see him just sitting, but when he's going, he's all wound up.
Cozy bird.
Aren't you, KK? Snowball, you want to say goodbye to everybody? You want to shake your frisbee goodbye? Okay.
Oh, bye-bye, Snowball. Bye-bye.
Thank you all for coming and being with us today. And
thank you for the stream, Don.
You're welcome. And thank you, Anna Marie and Eleanor, for your moderating skills, letting me know what people are saying, because I'm oblivious. Ask any of the birds. Am I oblivious? He says, yep, he is. And we'll see you all on Wednesday. I hope we'll be here.
Thanks again for coming, everybody.
Bye-bye.